So hey guys, welcome to Mind Map for the first episode of the series Banning the Burqa. For the first episode, what we're going to cover is what we know. So where did this all start? To be very honest, I knew nothing about it until I saw the report on the woman in Nice forced to derobe, which was wearing a bikini on a beach, and she was surrounded by armed officers, and that's really the first time I saw it. So what is a bikini? Basically like a loose swimsuit. It covers the head, the arms, the legs, the whole body, just even the hands and the feet and the face. A long loose garment covering the whole body from head to feet. That's a burqa. So if a bikini looks so similar to a swimsuit, why does France only have an issue with one? So is it just France? I found that it's actually a lot of countries. There's Cameroon, Congo, Switzerland, Belgium. And in Belgium you can actually go to jail for 7 days. There's Italy. There's at least 10 countries with more, Syria included. So if there's so many other countries, why are we only talking about France? And interestingly again, the ban in France was actually brought in 2011, and the ban on wearing hijabs in school was brought in 2004. So why are we only talking about France? And why now if the ban's been around for 5 years? Why is it the first time I've heard of it? I don't know about you guys, you might have known about it, but why is it the first time I've heard of it? Obviously 2004, I was 6, so I probably didn't know anything at that time. But the 2011 ban, why hadn't I heard of it before? But people have been living under this ban for 5 years. Why is it taking us so long to discuss whether it's right or whether it's wrong? And I'm sure there are people protesting before, but why is it taking so long for there to be a national outrage? So many people outside the religion are wondering, what is the burqa? What's it about? So people are saying it's something to do with freedom, it makes women feel comfortable, it's liberating. But other people are saying it's a burden of shame that you have to cover up. Now, a lot of the argument comes into play when people suggest that it's forced upon them by their husbands or their family or the culture to wear a burqa and cover up completely. Now, interestingly, in France, it's a €30,000 fine if a man forces a woman to wear one. But a lot of activists are saying, either way, no one should force a woman to wear anything. So just as there's a €30,000 fine for forcing someone to wear a burqa, there should also be some kind of, fine, not a fine, but it should be allowed, it should be against the law to force women not to wear something. So another interesting question people have posed is, what if it was a nun being forced to take off their, sorry for my pronunciation, habit or habit? And what if it was a nun being forced to take that off? Would there be the same amount of supporters or the same amount of people against it? And this is something that was said by one of the mayors of France who wants to keep the ban and is against getting rid of it. But this is a Christian country. If we go to the Middle East, we must abide by the rules and customs of that country. I think people who come to live here should do likewise. Now, you guys may have your own thing to say to that, to apply to that. But I thought what was interesting is that the bikini actually was made by a woman in Australia, and she made it so that people could fit in. So it was so that people could join in with the sports and the culture without being limited by their own values and what they'd like to show of their own bodies. So the bikini was actually made so people could integrate into society, which, I don't know, I thought that's what the mayor might be going for. So a lot of people are saying that this actually isn't in line with France's secular views. So I was thinking, what is secularism? So I've got another definition for you. A secular society has a strict separation of the state from religious institutions, and people of different religions and beliefs are equal before the law. Now you guys can judge yourselves whether you think that that justifies such a ban, and whether you think that actually contradicts what the mayor was saying, that France is a Christian country. Now it says the ban was put into place to protect, but a lot of people are wondering, is it actually working in favour of groups like IS? A lot of reports say that at the time a lot of people on the beach were shouting at this woman in Nice to go home. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like something that's causing a larger divide. And where there's a divide, people will be pushed in certain ways, I think. So it'll be interesting to see whether this is actually only causing harm. And after the ban came in, there was actually a rise in the sale of bikinis. And One businessman said he'd pay for the fine of any woman who was forced to pay for wearing a burqa or a burkini. And he's paid not 1, not 10, but 1,089 fines. It's probably more now, but 1,089 fines plus. And so it's not really stopping people from wearing it. So is it just causing harm by making people feel that they're not wanted the way they are, the way they feel comfortable? So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episodes. We've got guests, we've got some coming in from France, we've got lots of people tuning in to answer questions, have some debates, some discussions going on. Please don't forget to follow the Instagram, DM me any questions you have, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Bye.